everyone. Bienvenidos a todo, and welcome back to another episode of In El Barrio, where we like to showcase Latines and Latine-owned businesses in the DFW doing the dang thing, if you know what I'm saying. And for this week, I am super excited. Okay, we're going from the D side to the west side.
That's
I'm
right.
talking about, look, I'm talking about tapping in with a real artist. You're an entrepreneur, you're a mother, you're a wifey, you're a business owner of a beauty spa and academy. And I like to say, forget the Chanel bag because we got Chanel with swag,
Hey,
attack beauty.
that's
Right
right.
here, Miss Chanel Lopez. Hello.
Hey guys, nice to meet everybody. Thank you for having me, Kirby. I'm excited to be here.
Girl, of course. From the first time I ever have met you, I came in and you felt just like a family member. So I was like, I'm honored to have you here because I know you are a boss lady, and so time is of the essence. So for me, like I said, I kind of already gave you a preamble, but I usually start with some background. Okay, with us Latinas, we always work, 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 work. And a lot of the time, people don't even know like the history and a lot about the culture. And one thing I love about our culture is just exploring a little bit more. So I'm gonna start with the basis, okay? Because you a real life DFW shouty,
That's
okay?
born and raised, born and raised.
Can you tell people about your childhood and how you identify yourself?
So that's a great question. Let's see. Growing up, I was very much not into beauty. I mean, I knew I liked it. Like I was always caring about how my brows and my lashes looked. I had the mascara and everything else,
Yeah.
but I was real tomboyish. Like I was just out there doing whatever I wanted to do. You know how they say kids aren't kids no more. No, we were doing all that in the neighborhood. And then just growing up, I mean, you had everybody around. Like you were just it was like social media but in person. You know what I mean? Like you
Mhm.
actually were able to touch, feel, see. So that's
Yeah.
a lot of my childhood is being out there getting together with people and
Let
actually.
them know your hood though, girl. Let them know where you really from.
So I grew up in Garland, Texas. That's where I grew up. Went to
Uh-huh.
North Garland High School, class of '06. Shout out, a.
Hey. Yes, yes. So and especially in Garland, because even there's been so much transitions. Like people know Latinos, we heavy over there. So do you feel like being in an area that is at this point kind of more adept for our culture, do you feel like that helped you as far as being confident with being Latina and then coming into the rest of the world? Or do you feel like you was like, I got it, I had to get up out of that. There was ghetto over there. Like how like
Now,
what was your feeling?
it was definitely home. Like everybody there was, even if you like Latin community for sure brings you in, but it was a mixture of everybody, and it has grown so much since I've been out there. I mean, I did leave. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta explore new things, but Garland's always home. I still go back there at least every month, once a month, if not more. So,
Beautiful. And and is your parents, are they from Texas as well, or where are they from?
so my mom is actually from New Mexico. Um, my dad is from Texas.
Cute, cute. And so both of them are Latinos too, right?
My mom is actually a white girl, and my
Okay, shout out to the white girls. But she's from New Mexico, so she's probably basically Mexican.
she acts like it. I mean, you wouldn't know any difference other than her skin color. But if you were to
Yeah.
meet her, you feel like you're at a Hispanic household with the mom there wanting to give you food, take
Yeah.
care of you, ask you what's going on, get into all your gossip. That's mom.
Right. But your father, he was born in what part of Texas?
You want me to tell you that? Because I
Come
don't even
on,
know.
puro tejano. Let's go. Me too, though.
Okay, you want to know? This is funny. So I always ask my dad. I'm like, Dad, where were you born? And he's like, uh, Texas. And I'm like, okay, but where in Texas? Like, where? Where was the city that you were born? Where are we from? He's like, well, Texas, Mija, that's it. We're from Texas. So that's all I know.
Dang. So let me find out. Look, don't worry. Cousins unite. We're gonna help Chanel make sure that we find us all, okay? Because I'm a tejana too.
That's at ancestry.com. I mean, I've
Yeah.
asked the question. I even tried to ask my Wello before he passed, rest his soul. And
Yes.
it was just like that.
Yeah, we're traveling, Rolling Stone. Well, that's what I was gonna say. And with that being said, you having technically a mixed culture, do you feel like that affected you any part of your journey from? Do you identify as a Latina, or do you identify? How do you identify?
I do. I identify as Latina, Hispanic community. That's where I grew up. That's where I'm from. I have a big family on my dad's side. My mom's side's the same way. So I definitely do relate to the Hispanic community a lot. I grew up that way with the family, the carne asadas, all that stuff.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And so, with that being said, because speaking of culture, speaking of worlds, you went from Garland over to Bedford, which I mean, it's still the Metroplex, but it's a different world. So, what made you make that jump from going to the east side to the way west side?
Okay, so I actually came this way looking for like a central location. So I found this location. It was in between Dallas and Fort Worth, and
Okay.
I really liked it because here it was a good vibe. Everybody was really like it was the beginning of it growing out here.
Mhm.
So I came out here looking for just a culture that I could make a stamp in and grow from there, and then bring it to either the Dallas or the Fort Worth side and expand into the rest of the Metroplex.
I love that. And I mean, kind of because I think one of the things that you like to say is like you like left your 9 to 5 to like be your own boss or like to have your own company. So I mean, when did that happen and what was the final straw of like, nah, I'm gonna do this by myself.
That was okay. That's what really took the cake. I was working 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. The dream schedule for everybody, right? You want
Mhm.
to have those weekends off. You want to be able to be home to cook dinner, but it just wasn't cutting it. My daughter was going to go to middle school. You know
Right.
how that goes. I was like, nah, I can't. I can't be gone until 5 o'clock. She gets out of school at 3. No
Yeah.
telling what's going to happen. I need some flexibility.
Yes.
On top of that, I wanted freedom, right?
Right.
Freedom and flexibility. So that's what
Mhm.
took me to leave my corporate. I was in corporate, left
Mhm.
corporate, leaped out on faith, and
Yes.
now I'm 8 years in.
Ooh, I love that. Damn near a decade, which is an
Mhm.
absolute feat because anybody knows anything more than 5, you got something down right.
Yeah,
Okay. So that is amazing. And speaking of you having a daughter, she's like 18 now. She's you have 2 daughters, right?
yeah. She's graduating. The oldest graduating this month.
Congratulations.
Right.
Yes, class 2024. That's because I remember her Keense outfit her Keense was gorgeous. She did an amazing job on that.
We had so much
Absolutely.
fun. That was a COVID quince too, so we had to really work.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask, because then I was like, did that affect at all? I mean, could you nothing can affect the cultura. Look, we gonna throw a shindig wherever.
So in our situation, it was a little different. With my family, I'm the only one out here. Everybody else is in San Antonio,
Oh,
Houston. So me and my mom are the only ones out here in the DFW Metroplex, family wise.
wow. Wait, you were born in Garland, but you were born somewhere else.
No, I was born in Garland.
Wow. You was like, y'all ain't trying to get money like me because I'm gonna just stay where it's at.
Yeah, so I love Dallas. I won't ever leave Dallas. Dallas is home. That's where I've been. So we actually did like a quince where we rented out rooms at the W downtown Dallas. And
Nice.
since everybody was going to be traveling in from out of town to visit the quince, we're
Mhm.
like, let's make a event out of it where we went from the bridge, kind of like a sightsee outside and into the hotel rooms because it was hard. You couldn't get a venue. They
Right.
weren't letting you get one. You couldn't really have a place to host for people, for a group of people. So,
Absolutely. But again, we're gonna get the job done.
yeah, we got it done. It was beautiful. We enjoyed all the luxuries of the hotel. It was dope.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, and so like whenever you made because again, you already because granted we had to shout out to our babies, but you jumping from a corporate job to starting your own company, how did your family feel about that? Because you do have children, because you do have responsibilities. Do you feel like you had support through that, or do you feel like your support came mainly through the outside community?
So it was both. It was a lot of both. Definitely both. I had to make it work. I wasn't able to just jump in and I was able to afford all my bills at once.
Mhm.
That's what I like to teach everyone now. That's really what I do is teach everyone how did I get from point A to point B where I'm at now because it wasn't easy. I had to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week until there was enough clientele to keep the business open on
Right.
its own. So yeah,
That is,
it
and
took
it's for like years of doing that. It's not easy. Again, so for somebody who is thinking about maybe doing something like that, what's some advice that you could give them?
don't stop. You can't stop.
Mm.
Once you stop, that's the only reason it doesn't work. If you keep going and you're talking it into existence, you're letting everybody know that's what you do, that the goat at it, so they say, that's what's gonna make you different from everyone else.
Absolutely. And speaking of the goats, okay, let's run it back because again, we don't just have a place where you can be beautified from head to toe, but you
Right.
also teach people as well, which is like so valuable because especially a lot of people they want to like keep all the goods, all the information to themselves. You know, it's very competitive. Um, for one, what do you feel like? I guess and approaching that like because people are competitive and people have ulterior motives like what made you want to say actually no I want people on game like what made you take that step to have an actual academy alongside your current business.
I mean, I never had that guidance. I never had guidance for anyone to show me what to do. All this is self-made. I might have had a little bit of somebody that I watched and might have seen like, okay, how can I ask them what they did? But for the most part, I was in there figuring it out. And to me, I wish I would have had somebody to just be able to say, look, this is how you do it. So that's what I pride myself in is being like, hey, what's your life? What are you trying to do? Where are you trying to go? What's your goal? Let me show you how, if I was in your shoes, I would get to where I am today. So that's, and they always call me Mother Teresa. I don't know why. It's always been something that I'm told. So it's in me. I feel like that's what the Lord put me here for.
I love it. I mean, in community, again, it's like it is. I tell people, like, I mean, it doesn't just take a village to raise a child, but you got to keep that village as you get older. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. That's how you live life, is the village around you.
That's
So
right.
that is beautiful. Okay, so then again, let's keep rolling it out a little bit. So for your academy only, what services are you offering to learn?
So we teach everything that we offer. We teach the permanent cosmetics, which is microblading, ombre powder brows, lip blushing, eyeliner tattoos. Then we go into the lash extensions. We go into the lash lifts, which is what you got to get done last year.
Beautiful. I'm not to come get it again, girl.
I got you. Come on through.
Yes.
Teeth whitening, tooth gems, all of anything that we're offering here, you're going to be able to learn.
Yes, and actually, I had a few celebrities that came up here, and I was like, "Your teeth gems is cute, girl." And I was like, "Girl, swag attack beauty, period, period."
Hey.
Yes, put me on game with the two gems too. I feel like I tell people they're my micro grills, so I love that.
No, my gems are legit. They stay on. Mine have been on the ones I'm wearing right now since 2021.
Girl, oh, you did something right. I love that. Well, I appreciate you for going ahead and inspiring me to come back again and get my lifts and my gems because I definitely.
We got to get you ready.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely have to get ready because it's about to be summertime and all the turn-ups are coming through. And speaking of summertime, because people got to be summertime fun, what type of, I mean, do you have any events, any specials? What do you have coming on for Swag Attack Beauty, for Chanel Lopez, for being an almost empty nester woman?
For real. So actually, this summer we're starting off with the Carne Asada Festival, one of the best music and food festivals in the city of Dallas.
Period.
We will be there with our booth. We usually help people sign up for trainings, give discounted services, and then we of course do the two gyms, the hair tinsels on site. And this year we're going to be doing a glitter bar, so you can actually get festival makeup with gems and glitter and get all hooked up.
Girl, I'm pulling up just to come get glitterified because I love glitter shut. I'm super excited. So, and okay, and since it's like tinsel stuff like that, like can anybody get like glitters and tinsels? Like, is there an age requirement on getting swag attacked or what?
There is no age requirement. You can come through as long as you got hair to apply it to. We can put that on for you, and anybody else is welcome to do.
And beards.
Yeah, you can put it in your beard.
Because you have men that come through as clientele.
Actually, you're right. We have had some men. I mean, we always have men here. They usually come all the time. If they don't come on their own, their wives bring them.
Yeah.
Significant others, but yes.
Like a couple's facial or something.
Yeah, we do the couple's facials. Yep, couple massages. We even have a massage tech that we started out with. I have had some men ask for the tinsels in their beard. That's funny you say that.
As they should, because again, it's about to be hot outside. I'm gonna turn up. Well, I appreciate everything that you have. Again, if there's one other thing as far as like specifically for Latinas, okay, because I'm a zone in a little bit right now.
Yes, let me know.
You know, I feel like, you know, for one, being a Texas woman is amazing. Being a woman-owned business is amazing. But like right now, the Latina movement or the Latin movement in general, like people are actually kind of acknowledging us. But what is specifically for Latinas who maybe don't even know what they want to do. Like they might have a 9 to 5, they may not, but they're kind of lost because identity is really hard, especially in a big metroplex like DFW. Do you have like, again, a little bit of advice that you could give?
Of course. So remember, you are strong. You are capable of anything. So find somebody that you vibe with that's successful. Change your group. You want people, you want to get somewhere, you need to get out of your comfort zone, find somebody you're vibing with, and learn from that person. Go for it. Don't be afraid and show this world what you got. Don't be a mystery flavor no more, girl.
Come on, come on. Don't be guessing. Don't be assuming. Go ahead and let them know exactly where you at.
That's
I love that. And I appreciate you because again, some people, we have a lot of people who come to Dallas, but people who are from Dallas, we understand. I mean, it's a whirlwind. There's so many people, so many cultures, so much money, so much this and that and third. So it's easy to get lost in the shuffle. So I appreciate you. And again, from the day one I met you, your energy is giving, yes, Mother Teresa, giving my prima from another I don't know where. So
it.
I am so grateful for your time. Is there to because you got a lot coming up for the summertime? Is there a place that you would like people to come so they can visit you and be a part of the Swag Attack Chanel Lopez journey?
I do. Come make sure y'all see us at the booth this May 26th. Look, I got it right here. Okay. Carne Asada Fest. Meet us
Period.
there. Come meet everybody. All the girls from the shop will be there. We even have some visitors coming in from our acquaintances in Chicago. So we look forward to
Ooh.
seeing you. Okay.
Come on, international, national, everything, and then some. Beautiful. And then Swag Attack Beauty is everything else, right? On your website, on your social medias, everything else, Swag Attack Beauty.
Swag Attack Beauty 1G. And you can find us TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Sneezy Inc. NEEZZYINK.
Yes. Well, make sure y'all can always stop by. And I don't know if y'all can get as beautified as the inside of Miss Chanel Lopez and her beautiful spirit, but definitely go get the outside looking real good at Swag Attack Beauty. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your gems that you provided for the Metroplex. And we got to run this back in an extended clip some other time and place, okay?
That's right. We'll catch you later. Thank you so much, Kirby.
You're welcome. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and catch me next week because we're going back at it again at In La Barrio with 97.9 The Beat.